Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Wendy, please?
this is Wendy.
Hey, Wendy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Sorry?
This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the morning show on the radio station moving 92.5. How are you?
What is this?
We're a morning radio show, and we had a guy email us and say that he left his phone number on your car one day, and you actually called him back and went out for a date. And we were just calling you to see if we could talk to you about that for a second.
Oh, God.
Was that?
That was just a terrible mistake.
Oh,
Really?
That's usually
It was?
not a...
You know, your friends will always be like, you have to live, you have to live in the moment. Like, call a guy who leaves his number on your car. No, never again.
Don't do it. Okay. All right,
Sage
Wendy. Hey,
advice.
you know what? I like you, Wendy. You're direct and to the point. So, what didn't you like about him? What was so weird?
You know what? It was going great. Actually, surprisingly, at the restaurant and everything, we decided to go for this drive, and, we're driving around, and I think I was, talking about work, something completely unrelated.
Uh-huh.
And I was in the middle of something he asked me about, and all of a sudden he just interjects the middle of my sentence with, have you ever hooked up with a girl before?
What?
Really?
He asked you that? That's pretty bold.
I don't know. What were you talking about specifically? What do you do for a living? It could have pertained to your job.
Whatever. He was not listening to
No,
one
it has
word.
nothing to do. No, definitely not. I mean, it was completely out of nowhere, and I just obviously was shocked. And he's like, "Yeah, I have a girl roommate, and why don't you come over? Maybe we'll just hang out and see what happens."
Stop it.
So, Wendy, he invited you back to his place to have a little menage a trois with his roommate.
Well, that's definitely what it felt like. I mean, unless he just thought I was just going to. I don't know.
And he was left out.
If I had given him some indication I was which I definitely didn't. I mean, this is the very first time we've ever met.
That's a little much to go
Yeah.
for that. Had you guys even kissed at this point?
No. Of course, then I'm like, oh my God, I'm in this guy's car. Number two, dummy mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm driving around and I kind of just tried to be cool because it's kind of scary. When you realize someone is a freak,
Now you're stuck in
you
his
know,
car.
he could be a serial killer, yeah, first you hook up with my roommate, and then we eat your heart.
Hey, Wendy.
I love Wendy.
Wendy, are you sure that that's what he meant by the whole thing? I mean, I know what
come
it
on.
sounds like, but are you sure that
I'm
that's
sorry, what do you think that means?
I don't know. It could have been
now
completely
he's
innocent.
So innocent. Jesus.
Well, why don't we ask him? Because Aaron's actually on the other line, Wendy.
Oh,
Aaron, did you ask her to come over and hook up with your roommate
Oh, God.
on your first date?
Aaron.
What I said was, maybe we could just come and hang out with my roommate, and then we can see what happens. I was just trying to get to know you. Okay? You were adventurous.
So you were.
have you ever hooked up with a girl? And I didn't hallucinate that, right?
I mean, I did ask you that. I just wanted to know if you're interested. I'm just trying to get to know you. That's how you get to know
No,
people.
you were trying to get to know me, so you interrupted the response I was giving you to a question you asked me about my job to ask me if I ever go ahead and hit it with a gal.
No, your job is interesting and all, and we can talk about that. But we're just getting to know each other. So I thought, let's bring it up a notch. Let's talk about something that has a little more substance to it. And see, feel each other out a little bit.
Aaron, you don't have any shame at all. That's getting to know somebody for you is just diving right in like that.
Aaron.
Yeah, you should just go ahead and just be honest and just get to the meaty stuff of a conversation.
Has this worked for you in the past? Have you had a lot of threesomes in this manner?
No, I haven't, and it's not even about that. If you're not into girls or threesomes, whatever, I don't care. That's fine. I just wanted to get to know you and see where the boundaries lie and kind of get to know who you are.
Where the boundaries
You don't think that's maybe one of those sensitive topics like religion and politics and, I don't know, threesomes?
I'm okay to talk about religion and politics, too. It's not as exciting as threesomes, but, we can talk about
Oh, my
that, too.
gosh.
Okay, well, I actually really would care to know about religion and politics because that's the kind of thing I like to know about a person. Tells me a little bit about a person before I would go ahead and jump in bed with them and their roommate, for instance.
Oh, awesome. And then then let's talk about religion and politics all you want, and then we can talk about other stuff later if you want to.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, actually, I'm definitely not interested in that anymore, so.
Cool. But now I know that, and now we can move past that. You know?
Now that
We're not going anywhere.
Now that we've got that all out of the way, Wendy, would you like to go on a second date with Aaron? We will pay for it. Now that you guys you know each other, you got all the weird, like, there's always that weird tension of, hey, does she hook up with girls when you go out with a girl? Now that we know, would you want to go out with Aaron again? We will pay for it.
Absolutely not. Thank you so much for that generous offer of potential danger. No, I'm not interested in that.
No? All right. Well, Aaron, unfortunately, you didn't get a second date, man. Sorry.
I guess I just pushed it too far, huh? Just trying to get to know people, man.
I guess.
It's kind of strange, I know, but
You shoved it over a canyon and it pummeled 5,000 feet down to the earth.
Try to find a stranger, like there's clubs. I mean, people put out classifieds.
Yeah.
You don't just ask a stranger.
Hey, Wendy,
Yeah.
we never did get an answer. Have you hooked up with a girl?
Come on.
You'll never know.